I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, this is like my third time filming this intro. I have a chip in my tooth. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I did the clap with my Covergirl palettes today to segue into you guys asked for it. It's the full face Covergirl tutorial, but you guys already knew that because obviously the title. As I was saying, this is the full face Covergirl tutorial that I promised you guys, and you guys were really excited to see. The poll last time I checked was 59% to whatever the other half of 59% is, that equals 100. Point is, you guys wanted to see Covergirl, so here I am giving it to you guys. Alright, last time I did one of these full face tutorials, the tutorial was literally almost 20 minutes long. I don't want to do that again to you guys, so I kind of fast forwarded through priming, foundation, and eyebrows. I did use everything Covergirl. So I did prime using these two a lot. This is the Covergirl True Blend Base Business Skin Primer in the purple lavender pore minimizing one. This also color corrects, which helps a lot with dullness. I also went ahead and primed using this Covergirl Vitalist Go Glow Luminizing Lotion, which I've absolutely raved about. This is such a great primer, one of my favorite primers of the drugstore. It works so well, and the reason I want to use this is because I'm using such a matte foundation. Like, this is a really matte foundation that I didn't want to look too dry because the weather is kind of dry outside and cold today, thank God. So I wanted to do something to balance that out, so I am using a luminizing primer. This is a luminizing lotion, but it's a primer. Speaking of foundation, I went ahead and just used the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Comfort Matte Foundation. I'm using the shade M50 today, which isn't necessarily my shade, but I couldn't find my other one, so I had to use this one. All great products, all things I love. For my brows, I used a pomade from Covergirl, which is pretty good. I actually really like the way it left my brows today. They do have an amazing pencil that I already ran out of, and I wanted to use something different anyway, so I went ahead and just used this Covergirl pomade. But now we can go ahead and move forward. All the basics are done. You can move forward. For concealer, I'm going to use this Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. This is one of those concealers that I like because it returns brightness back into your face. Like, it helps you not look sleepy. It doesn't give you the best coverage. It's not a full coverage concealer, which is all right by me right now because this is a pretty full coverage foundation. It is a lightweight concealer. It's a very comfortable concealer, but it doesn't have a lot of coverage. Just keep that in mind. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go into my Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Powder, and hopefully this works. I haven't done this with this powder, guys. I've done this with plenty other powders. Let's make sure our bitch is increasing right now. I'm going to go ahead and dip my damp beauty sponge into this powder and then set... Oh, I'm not crazy about this. This powder is way too pink. I don't have a setting powder from Covergirl, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this one from Sasha. I'm going to move quick, guys, because I don't want to mess this makeup up. I'm so happy we caught that one, guys. That would have been bad. We would have looked really dumb. So I guess technically we don't have a setting powder that is Covergirl, but that's fine. I mean, I did have a setting powder. It just wasn't in my shade. Unfortunately, I couldn't have let that happen, guys. It would have just turned out so bad. It's just one product, you guys. It's just one. I think I'm going to go ahead and move on to eyes. For eyes, I'm actually really excited. I am going to use this palette just because it is such a good palette and I love it. I trust it. It is Covergirl. It's a great palette, but I know I've talked about this palette so much and I've used this palette already. But I did pick up a couple of new things which I'm so excited about. Like I said, I literally just went to Rite Aid and I picked these new palettes up because two things that I was missing was like a bronzer and a blush. I saw this guy and I was like, I'm just gonna get you because you're all in one, and I love little kits like this. They're so convenient just to travel in and just to have. And then I saw this guy, which I was like, this gives me every feel in the world, because you guys know me and gold and bronzes are like this. And I had to get it. I think this is technically like a highlighting palette. I'm gonna put this shit on my eyes. I'm gonna put it everywhere. This is the Covergirl True Blend Super Stunner palette. Great fucking name for this palette. So yeah, I don't know what kind of look I'm gonna go for. Definitely gold. I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe off this bake now. I think we've let it sit for a good amount of time. So you guys can kind of see it now. Now it's really obvious. This looks dirty. Looks like I'm kind of sick on this side. That's gonna bug me. Maybe if I set it one more time. Let's hope. I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit because I mean it was looking really pink, guys, and I don't want to look sick. I'm gonna go ahead and start off, however, with the Kitty Cat Covergirl palette, and I'm gonna start off with the transition shade in the palette, which is this guy right here. I'm gonna use a big fluffy brush to blend that out and try to not think about the fact that my makeup right here is not great. I really can't wait to use this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up and just use it because I really can't wait. Look at that. Ooh, oh, that feels so good. Oh my lord. Next one. These feel so good, guys. These feel very like high. This looks like a penny, like a newer penny, not like an old rusty penny. This looks like a newer penny, but a penny. They don't have any shade names, so we're just gonna call it the last one. That's what my parents call me. The last one's not that brilliant as these. These definitely have a lot more glitter. This one's definitely a lot more subtle. This is going all over my lid. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this brush from BH Cosmetics and grab this guy, the first shade, and like I said, put it all over my lid. Oh, good lord. See, in the pan, it didn't look as coppery as it is translating on the skin, which is kind of like, whoa. And done. These also are blending out like stupid easy. Was not expecting that either. Okay, holy titties, you guys. This is amazing. Before I get too excited, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off. Let's pray for better results this time. But we learned a lesson today. We can take this lesson and put it in our back pocket and never do it again. With a different brush, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the center shade, and I'm gonna pop this right into the center just to highlight literally just the center, like right here. I'm going to go back into the Covergirl eyeshadow palette, like the actual eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to grab that same brown and deepen up the outer V. I think Covergirl's killing it with their eyeshadow palettes. That is looking so pretty. I am going to go ahead and do eyeliner because I have an eyeliner that, full disclosure, I'm not great at. I know by just looking at it and testing out the formula that it's a good eyeliner. But I'm really not used to eyeliners like this, guys, where the actual felt tip is so thin. And I know this is like a wet dream for a lot of people because it's such a thin, like my sister loves this eyeliner because it's so thin, it's so black, it's matte, it's awesome. I get that. Them being so thin like this, I'm just used to using a pen and stuff like this I'm not great at. So I am going to do eyeliner off camera, and hopefully I'm going to come back and it's going to look good. I can't take any more mistakes right now because this really effed up my spirits a little bit. I'll be right back, but pray for me because... Alright, well there's that. Sweating bullets the entire time, but I think I did it. I'm not crazy about the felt tip. I don't like how thin it is. Like I just rather something with a little bit more girth. So, that's just my opinion. It works really well. Like I said, I like the formula. I really do, but it's not my favorite eyeliner. There, I said it. My B. I really like how the eyes are turning out. The eyes are by far my favorite part because it's obviously not the skin. Basically just going to do the same exact thing that I did. I'm not going to bring it all the way in. I'm just going to keep it right here on my outer corner. Again, because I don't want to close this look up. I like the intensity that it's giving. I don't want to lose the intensity, but I also don't want to make it too much. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the eyes. I'm just going to go ahead and hit up the inner corners using this same middle shade. And I'm going to pack that in because I really want a bright inner corner. And then for my brow bone, I'm going to go ahead and use this one right here, the very last one. This one's not glittery at all. It's just very iridescent. Very light, very pretty, and I'm just gonna pop that in right there. Mascara. For mascara, I have two mascaras. One I absolutely adore, and another one, it's all right. It's not the greatest mascara from Covergirl. I actually really do like the Plumpify from Covergirl. But this is the Peacock Flare mascara, and this is the Flourish by Lash Flash mascara. This mascara I really love. I've talked about it before, but this is the perfect mascara for no makeup looks because it gives you really natural looking lashes. I'm gonna use this on my top lash line and then the Flourish on my lower lash line because I don't want my lower lash line to look too clumpy, and I'm afraid that this will make it look too clumpy. Done with the eyes. Let's move on to the face. Another new product that I picked up at Rite Aid. As I was looking, I actually grabbed a bronzer and then I grabbed a blush, and then I walked past this as I was looking at this and I was like, huh, okay, I see you. True Blend Serving Sculpted Palette. Serving. I love that. This looks like a really gorgeous matte bronzer, and there's absolutely no shimmer in it. I think that's the best thing to happen to drugstore makeup is they decided to start removing shimmer out of things. That really changed the game because I remember when everything at the drugstore, even a bronzer or a sculpting powder, had to have glitter in it. It's like, fam, I'm not trying to look muddy. I'm just trying to contour. But now there's so many options. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and my contour. Thank you. Alright, so this is definitely a little bit more warm tone than it shows. It actually looks okay, but it's definitely not a sculpting powder with a gray tinge. Yeah, let's call it what it is. It's pink. I think that's about as far as I'm going to go with this powder because it's actually scaring me a little bit. It really is really pink. I feel like the universe just wanted me to look like Piglet today. This and now this, and I'm naturally kind of already rosy. I'm just going to go ahead and bronze. I'm going to use my Covergirl Vitalist powder in the shade Warm Beige, and this is a bronzer. If you guys do not like orange tinged bronzers, don't look at this guy. Technically like a face powder, so it's a powder foundation. I use this to bronze though, and I actually really like it because I like warm bronzers. But yeah, this is orange as shit, so don't look at it if you don't like warm tone bronzers. This is a brush from Aesthetica, by the way. I get asked all the time, what brush is this? It is from Aesthetica. Alright, for blush, I actually picked this palette because of the blush, because it has such a pretty peachy blush. It does have some iridescence to it, which I really like in my blushes. This blush by far has been my favorite face product today. Damn. I go really ham on my blushes, and I do like to drape them. I find that that just feels best and looks best for my face shape, is draping my blushes. You guys don't have to do this by any means if you guys just like to tap the, what are they called? The apple bottoms of your face. The apples of your cheeks. If you guys just like to hit the apples of your cheeks, that's fine. Don't feel the need to drape if you guys don't want to. I think I'm good with the blush now. As I pack on 10 pounds of blush, just to round everything out, I am going to use this on my cheeks, but I think I am going to have to top it off because they're so smooth. These powders, one thing they definitely are, guys, is they're smooth. I'm excited to use this. I'm definitely going to top it off with another gold one, but I think this is the one I'm going to go really all over. It's very finely milled, so I feel like it's not going to emphasize texture or anything. Ooh, see, I'm not mad at that at all. I think I'm going to use the center one, the really gold one. That's delightful. Oh my. Go Covergirl. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set all these powders. I'm going to use the Covergirl Look Lockup Spray, the same spray I used to prime. This is the Covergirl Major Shade Liquid Lipstick in Insider, and it is this gorgeous nude. This is what I'm going to be using. That's the end of the video, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I have to say, the heaviest hitters today were these guys. I love these so much. Actually, just probably this one. I do like the highlight and the blush. I don't know still how I feel about this contour powder or this sculpting powder, but this, hot damn, still my favorite thing I think I used today. I'm so obsessed with this palette. Honestly, I was so close to putting this back, and I'm so happy this was a purchase that I made today. Also, because Covergirl was buy one, get one 50% off, that was also another incentive because I'm a sucker for that type of ish. But I'm so happy I got this. This is my absolute favorite palette. I cannot wait to do more eye looks with this. I love this entire look. Very monochromatic. It's very nudie. It's very gold and bronzy. It's very me. Let's keep it real, keep it gold, and keep it moving. It is what it is. I love looks like this. I think Cookie Cosmetics is definitely next, guys. I really want to do Cookie Cosmetics. That one's definitely going to be in the works. Please do not be afraid to leave any other one brand tutorials you guys want to see down below, because I really want to do so many more, but I want to know what you guys want to see, so help your girl out with that. Okay, now I really don't have anything else to say. I love you guys so very much. Thank you guys for all your support, and I will see you in my next video.